Chives. They're doing okay. Took them a long time. Don't have too many of those. Peanuts. Looking pretty happy. They're usually closed up in the morning when I come out here. Still haven't quite figured that one out. All those were peanuts. That's a peanut too. That's a peanut. This is 2 cucumbers sharing 1 trellis, which might be a problem in the end. But, I don't know, so far so good. Dill? Got 1 dill finally taken off. There's another cucumber. Doing pretty good. There's my lettuces again I showed you in the beginning. Let's zoom around here real quick. Alright, now we're in the middle of the garden. The tomato row. Some nice tomatoes. I saw some flowers last night. Yep, there we go. These are cherry tomatoes. Well, flowers, you know. Cherry tomato. Cherry tomato, cherry tomato. This is probably a cherry tomato too. Oh, that's really a nice big one. He's looking good. The plant is. I believe that. Oh, you know what? Actually, that might be a Rutgers. I'm not sure at this point if that is a cherry or a Rutgers, that big one. But these little ones in front of me are Rutgers. This is Kevin's tomato. I don't know what kind they are. I guess I'll ask him one day. This is other Kevin tomato. And that, I believe, is a beefsteak looking kind of tipped over because the sprinkler lives right next to it. Gets kind of blasted. I should tie it up, I guess. Anyway. Alright, sweet. Where's that cilantro? That would be... Whoops. Dang it. Cilantro. There is some collards. I picked off some leaves last night that were broken, and then I realized they're actually ready to start harvesting. So whenever I want to take Michael some collards, they're ready. The stuff in the middle didn't go. That's a nice looking collard. Oh boy. Zinnia with some buds coming, I believe. Yep, there's a zinnia bud on its way. And that is evening primrose. Don't know what it's gonna look like. This I think is actually the thing. That's a blanket flower plant. And snapdragon. Dwarf petunias. Oh boy, I've got a flower coming. Yay! I think that's what that is. Exciting. Doesn't look as dwarf as I expected, but anyway. Let's see, nothing there. Here's that zinnia coming. I think something ate its bud out that, or that's just the way it looks. Ooh, that could be really interesting coming. Potentially. I hope it's not eaten out. These are forget-me-not plants. Oh, that one's doing better. Marigold. Just barely coming along. Oh boy. This is zooming out time because we have squash plants. Squash. Don't think I need to train them. Look at this one coming up here. Oh boy. Practically tuck him in between there and get him to keep going. There you go. All right. Got that nice zucchini coming in. Boy, I'll be able to eat him soon. Big old squash plant here. Different type of squash. This is the one with the weird root system. Freaks me out, but I looked it up and they just do that. Alright. Some onions. I'm not quite sure how to deal with those because I think they're supposed to be drying out right now, but I don't know. There's some parsley. No. What is that? That's a carrot. Might be a carrot. Might be a carrot. More onions. A few more carrots coming there. I think I've got dog fennel in there too. I get kind of confused between them. But anyway, there are a couple carrots there. And basil. Basil's looking pretty good. I just pinched that tall one so it'll bush out a little more. I'll pinch the others one of these days. That is asparagus, I believe. And parsley. That is parsley. A few of those. Looks like a weed trying to grow up there. And this was something it didn't take off. I'll just skip it. This is the best of my broccoli so far. And it looks weak. 3 of them came up. Some cabbages. Finally starting to wake up a little bit. I adjusted the sprinklers last night so this section gets more water because I think it was suffering a little bit because the sprinklers on the other side of the squash is there and the water doesn't get past that wall of squash leaves. Nice marigold. Calendula, which looked to be nothing like marigold. I don't know why I said that the other day. Cosmos. I'm excited to see what these do. They're nice and big and grow fast and bushy. And then these pretty little white alyssum. Isn't that lovely? Little fireworks of white blossoms. Yeah. Okay. That's not anything. There's my rose bush. Rose bush. Starting to get some new growth on her. Yeah. That's a good thing. These are some more morning glories. I was afraid they were having issues, but I took a picture and it said this plant is healthy. So apparently they're kind of variegated, sort of, which is neat. Those sweet peas need help. I don't know what they need, but maybe I'll look it up today. That's more morning glories. That's more sweet peas. That's more marigold. I guess I should zoom in on the sweet pea. See how they're... dirt at the base. Maybe I should have planted them deeper. I don't know what's going on there. Why do I always think that's what's wrong? This is a cantaloupe that is finally just barely starting to get somewhere. Oh boy, we got flowers on this cantaloupe. Yay! A few radishes still coming along. I pulled a few up last night. Whoa, better back up. This is my pumpkin plant. This might have not been a good idea to try and trellis this guy. Especially not such a little trellis. Maybe I should... I wonder if I can still get it off of that trellis at this point. Probably not. Might have to build him extra trellis along with it, maybe. A few more radishes left. This is another watermelon which has some flowers. Yay! Everything's flowering this morning. Nice watermelon. Daddle peppers. That one's not doing great. But these are starting to perk up. And I'm so glad. So glad. So glad. Do you think I should delete one of those so that the other one can thrive better? Different pepper. Finally coming up from seed and starting to do a little bit. And these came up from seed. Well, everything came up from seed for the most part, but these are starting to do pretty good. Alright, let's turn around and look at it for a second. Alright, there we go.